Success is getting what you want, happiness is wanting what you get. W.P. Kinsella. It's often said that success and hard work go hand in hand, but life is full of ups and downs. It will be disingenuous to deny that in this rollercoaster journey, success and failure, as well as happiness and unhappiness, are both an inevitable part of it. Our willingness to accept what life brings us may have more impact on our overall happiness than our successes. It is important to be open to modifying our goals according to the changing circumstances and being satisfied with small rewards along the way, as a way of keeping up motivation as well as long-term happiness. In other words, focusing on achieving manageable goals with achievable rewards can lead to greater satisfaction than always aiming for something unattainable but far away from reach, with undue risks involved. When it comes to being truly happy, success alone cannot bring contentment. We need to take risks, take action and follow our passions. It's also important to have the right mindset to understand that there are both rewards and risks involved if we seek for more satisfaction in life. We must go beyond our goals and make sure that what we are getting is not just another step towards success but rather the meaning of true happiness. It can sometimes be difficult to differentiate between getting what we want and wanting what we get, yet the reality is that we often don't get what we want in life, no matter how hard we try or how much effort we put in. Always having a positive outlook on life can help us achieve our goals in more meaningful ways. It encourages us to stay focused on the journey and be comfortable with whatever rewards we get from taking the risks associated with reaching our goals. Achieving success is about setting goals, understanding what we want and taking action to make them happen. And happiness is about cultivating a mindset that appreciates these efforts, no matter what the final outcome is. A major lesson to be learned here is that we need to remain rooted throughout our journey, how to focus on the process rather than the product and take joy in every small victory achieved along the way. There are so many revolving emotions associated with the different stages of our lives, and these emotions can be an influencing factor in our lives and the way we perceive success and happiness. We all want different things in life, but often these wants turn out to be fleeting. We find ourselves unhappy and dissatisfied with the outcome no matter what we have achieved. Rather than constantly looking over our shoulders for better or bigger opportunities, it is healthy to appreciate the value of small successes while striving towards greater heights. Instead of hanging on to our desires, we should appreciate our current skill sets and use them to their fullest potential for contentment. We often look for opportunities to get things we want and yearn for happy moments in life. However, it is more important to find joy in not just getting our desires fulfilled but also from developing a deeper understanding of attaining what we have in our lives. Though success may bring temporary feelings of ecstasy, it oftentimes won't sustain our long-term happiness. Instead, we should turn our focus towards the fulfillment we get through appreciating the journey rather than fixating on the outcome. This highlights the importance of finding joy in the present moment and risking failure for future opportunity for true happiness. We ought to remain open to new opportunities and maintain a positive attitude even when there may be setbacks or failures along our journey. We have the unquestionable choice whether or not to be happy in whatever situation we find ourselves in because life can change at any time without warning, so we must learn to savor every opportunity presented to us along our journey towards success. In life, you more often than not need to be willing to want what you get. Understanding that life can bring unexpected challenges and sometimes it can be difficult, but ultimately looking back on our experiences with positivity and gratitude. Hate it or love it, happiness is far more valuable than success. Alfred North Whitehead puts it like this: success is a jump in the neighborhood of success, while happiness is a leap in joy. Success and happiness are often interchangeably used by many, however, there is a distinction between the two. Although there may be an external desire for wealth or material things driving an individual's input into their efforts, it must be accompanied by an internal appreciation for how far they've gotten relative to where they started. The right frame of mind is that while striving to achieve something in life, it is also important to acknowledge and appreciate the things one has already accomplished so far. Being happy with what one has or has attained thus far is the ultimate expression of contentment in their purpose, well-being, and fulfillment in life. This should not in any way be misconstrued as settling for less. Trying to constantly acquire more does not equal satisfaction. Instead, it leads to stress, prioritizing short-term gains over long-term goals and increased levels of dissatisfaction. Happiness comes from understanding our dreams but still being content with whatever we are able to achieve in life. That is the key to accomplishing true success and contentment. While success may come from getting what you want, true joy and satisfaction comes from wanting what you get. Joy comes from appreciating the small things in life, setting attainable goals, having meaningful relationships with friends and family, and recognizing true accomplishments. We all aspire to be successful in life and, more often than not, we measure our success based on the tangible outcome that we are able to realize. We may feel a sense of accomplishment from achieving our goals, yet this could never truly equate to the deep satisfaction and joyfulness of wanting what we already have. What lies behind true success and happiness is how we approach life from an input to output perspective. It's about realizing the importance of effort, dedication and hope in creating a reality that brings about lasting fulfillment. Success is outcome-based, long-lasting satisfaction, happiness and joyfulness stem from our internal inputs, the process of realization, and the outcome of the process. While you pursue your dreams and goals in life, it is incumbent on you to nurture a conducive and fertile internal natural home from within propitious for the breeding, dominating and tenanting of stable and enduring inner peace, time-honored happiness. Understanding how one can become joyful and fulfilled in their life begins with first appreciating the simple fact that happiness isn't just a state of mind to be attained but the mindset by which you permanently view and interpret everything in your life. Oftentimes the missing piece that is going to make the difference between one's life combination of happiness, unhappiness, success, and failure is comfortably sitting in their past. Retrospection can grant you unbelievable access to answers to a lot of your present questions, as well as passageway to the master key to unlock a lot of your locked doors. Unlocking your full potential for discovering your purpose, achieving future goals, overcoming fear, taking gradual yet bold steps towards happiness or just generally adding more meaningful value to one's life are all rooted from within. These details are most often conveniently stacked in your reservoir of potential lessons to be learned, yet most people either don't feel comfortable visiting their past in whole or the unhappy or unsuccessful parts of it. If you are not currently already retrospecting on your life very often or at all, you are undeniably robbing yourself of the opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Whether it is intentional or unintentional is irrelevant. As you embark on retrospection, do not be afraid to give yourself a complete thought or ask deep, meaningful, challenging questions to yourself, and remember to seek some quietness and keep your concentration laser-focused to accomplish the best outcome. If it is worth doing, then it is worth doing to the utmost best of your abilities. Travel your past as far deep as your intuition tells you to, as if your life was dependent on it, because it sure does depend on it for its vitality, nobility, growth, optimization, and the realization of its full potential. If up to this point in your life with all your input and efforts you are still not getting the desired outcomes, be it with regards to your inner peace or simply measurable success in your endeavors, then it is time for a change. Momentous situations command far-reaching reparative measures. You cannot continue doing the same things you have been doing thus far yet expecting a different outcome. Persistency and consistency are truly impactful drivers of momentum, but driving in the wrong direction will only amount to momentous undesired outcomes. To have heard enough suffices to have heed to the word.